Alright, good afternoon everybody. Martin S51989 here once again. And with a extremely long-awaited VHS and DVD update. The reason why I said long-awaited is because I haven't done an update in a while, mostly because of the hiatus I took while my father's computer had been getting repaired. But now that it's fixed and now that I'm back, I have a big update because I have a bunch of VHS tapes plus free DVDs. I can't count how many exactly tapes, but some of these tapes I got while I was on vacation in Maine, and 3 of these tapes I got at Used Book Superstore in Salem, New Hampshire earlier today. As for the DVDs, I got one DVD I got at Bull Moose Music in Scarborough, Maine. One DVD I got at Newbury Comics in Salem earlier today, and the last DVD, which is not Disney, I got this at Target while I was on during my hiatus. But anyways, I have a lot to show, and this is probably gonna take more than one part depending on how much I get done here, but I'll do whatever I can. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? First, we'll start with the only cardboard case that I have. Got this at Cascade's Flea Market in Saco, and we'll do the Cascade stuff first. This is The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventures Whale of a Tale. This is Volume 1. Now, I don't know if any other YouTube users have this tape, but at least I was lucky enough to find it. As you see, here's the top and the spine and the back, and it has the episodes Whale of a Tale and Urchin, which is fun. And I did watch this tape during my YouTube hiatus, in which it was pretty good. And for previews, there's a preview for the Adventures in Wonderland TV series, these as well, which aired on Disney Channel. And of course, that TV series is based on the Alice in Wonderland stuff, except that in that series, Alice is American instead of British. But back to this series. At least these episodes are good. So that means I now have the first 6 episodes of the series. Either way, Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventures, you should check this out. Alright, and now moving on to the clamshell, still in the Cascades Flea Market Saco thing. Next up, we have the 1998 Masterpiece Collection VHS of Melody Time. And yup, once again, THX, fully restored special edition. I know a bunch of other YouTube users have it, including the Chris8488. And I know Mr. Johnny V 1993 has this tape. In fact, he had 2 copies of it at that time, but one of those copies is broken. I'm not too sure if he still has the broken copy or not, but either way, he does have this film, because he does have a copy that is working. But either way, here's the spine and the back, and it says, "A Disney Delight as stated by Daily News." And there's a lot of shorts. This is one of the package means. It features some shorts such as Blame It on the Samba, Bumble Boogie, Little Toot, Johnny Appleseed, and Pecos Bill. Just to name a few. Gonna open this tape up. There's the bonus spoofing, but I just briefly showed you. Oh, and there's also a coupon there. Don't need to do that. See, here's the tape with the ink label. And the print date is May 1st, 1998. Just printed 18 days before my birthday. How exciting. I can't remember what previews are on there because I haven't put this tape in as of yet. But I know Melody Time still is a great one indeed. I know there's also a 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS release, which I don't have, but I hope to find that soon. But either way, Melody Time is great. And next up, we have a Disney direct-to-video sequel from 1998. This is the original VHS release of The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride. And I also watched this during the hiatus too. And there are some previews on there. And one of the previews on there includes a preview for the Masterpiece Collection VHS release of Lady and the Tramp, as well as a few others. Anyways, here's the spine and the back, and it says, "A worthy successor to the throne of the most successful animated film of all time is stated by Scott Hedrick of the Los Angeles Times Syndicate." Hey, most of the cast returns there, and there's some others too. But either way, this is a great sequel. See, there's a coupon in there too. Here's the tape, ink label. Print date is September 11th, 1998. Printed exactly 3 years before the devastating terrorist attacks in New York City. Just so you remember. But still, this sequel is fun. I know a bunch of other YouTubers have it. I'm pretty sure the Chris8488 has the sequel. If not, then I'd urge him to go get it. But either way, this is still a good, great sequel indeed. You should check this out. Now, this next tape, I know I took the cover art out of it, but you know these three I got at Goodwill in Biddeford. For this next one, this is actually another copy of the 2002 Platinum Edition VHS of Beauty and the Beast, but the reason why I got another one was because the cover art they took out, on the back of that cover art, the cover art on that has no poster, while I put that into the copy that Nick gave me, because the copy that Nick gave me for the cover art had a poster, so I hung this up in my room. But as I said, the previews on this tape are exactly the same. Same and all that. Don't need to... And the review is the same. Anyways, I'm going to open this tape up. See? Here's the tape with the ink label. And the print date for this one is August 27th, 2002. Just printed one day before my other copy was printed. And also one day before John's and Colin's copies were printed too. I know Mr. Giant B 1993 also has 2 copies of that tape too. But either way, at least when I watch this film again I'll probably give this tape a watch so I can watch the film on VHS one more time before I go back to DVDs. And speaking of Beauty and the Beast, ABC Family will be showing this movie tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you have that channel, then I recommend you go ahead and see it. I have that announcement posted in the Beauty and the Beast Fanatics page on my on Facebook too, just so you know. And so there you go. And speaking of Beauty and the Beast, we have a direct-to-video sequel, which I found, the 1998 VHS of Belle's Magical World. And you see, free magical storybook adventures. I know NWB 1989 and Home of the Good Guys have this tape. See, here's the spine and the back, and it says all new feature-length fantasy. And this one only has 3 stories, having The Perfect Word, Fifi's Folly, and The Broken Wing, and only 70 minutes long. The 4th story, Mrs. Potts' Party, that was not included on this tape. It would be included on the 99 VHS of Belle's Tales of Friendship, which I also have, and on the 2003 Special Edition VHS and DVD of Belle's Magical World, which I have, the Special Edition DVD. I will do a comparison of it soon. I will do a few other comparisons too. But either way, this tape is still good. I watched this tape back on the 20th of July, along with Belle's Tales of Friendship, so I could see all the shorts. Either way, here's the tape with the ink label. Print date is December 13th, 1997, which was printed on my mother's 40th birthday. Quite a milestone. But either way, this tape of Belle's Magical World, still fantastic. You should try this out. And this next Disney VHS tape is another Platinum Edition tape, which I finally found it, and this is the 2004 Platinum Edition VHS of Aladdin. Yup, once again, THX. I know a bunch of other YouTubers have it, including both the Chris 488 and NWB 1989 and a few others. I know I also have the Platinum Edition DVD counterpart, as well as the original 93 VHS, so I will do a comparison of that too. Anyways, here's the spine and the back, and this one does not have a critic review, but it is restored and remastered and features the all-new Proud of Your Boy music video as performed by American Idol Season 2 runner-up Clay Aiken. And I don't know what previews are on there, but I'll find out sooner or later, though I believe there probably is a preview for the 2005 Platinum Edition VHS and DVD release of Bambi. This was also the last Platinum Edition VHS to come in a clamshell, because then the next 2 Platinum Edition VHS tapes after that would be released in cardboard cases. But either way, here's the tape, blue lid, ink label. Print date is August 27th, 2004. Or just printed 2 days before the Athens Summer Olympic Games ended. But either way, this tape, this sequel, this movie is very good. As I said, favorite Disney animated movie classic for Mr. Giant B 1993, T.D. Fritz I, Junior Mastic, and Ferg Master. So that is a lot to say, but either way, still good. And now to the used book superstore stuff, in which we have the 1992 VHS of So Dear to My Heart. And I don't know whichever YouTube users have it, but I will do a comparison of this, because I also have the Masterpiece Collection version as well. I know Aubrey did have this tape for a time. I don't know if he still does it, but he did upload the previews on his old Obstro 6 channel, I think, back then, which that tape includes a preview for the Black Diamond Classics VHS release of Beauty and the Beast in there, as well as a few others. See, here's the spine and the back, and it says, one of Walt Disney's loveliest films is staged by Leonard Matlin of the Disney Films. Has some great... Anyways, open this tape up. Tape, ink label, print date is November 29th, 1992, just printed 9 years before George Harrison passed away. Always goes right. Okay, but still, this VHS was so dear to my heart, still fantastic indeed. So, I recommend you go check this out. And next up, we have the 1997 Masterpiece Collection VHS of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And I know a bunch of other YouTube users have this, including the Flickr98, and I think Chris has it as well. Well, but don't know what previews are on that, but as I said, here's the spine and the back, and it says, "Free cheers for Winnie the Pooh, exactly right, wistful, springly, sprightly, and often hilarious, stated by the New York Times. I'll open this tape up. And the most ironic thing is this tape has a vertical sticker label, quite rare for a Masterpiece tape. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's actually 96, and the print date is February 2nd, 1996. That means printed on Groundhog Day. But either way, this VHS of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is still fantastic, and the all new Winnie the Pooh movie is currently playing in theaters right now. So if you like Winnie the Pooh, go watch this movie and also see the new Winnie the Pooh film in theaters too. Woohoo! And this last clamshell VHS is not Disney, but you know what this is. This is the 2001 VHS of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. Like zoinks! I finally now have this tape! Yeah, Raggy! Ravioli! Yep, and I will do a comparison of this since I also have the DVD release as well. But either way, here's the spine and the back, and it has the same quick review. Like, Capuzoiks! Yep, and it's pretty fun indeed. I don't know if there's any previews on this, but either way, here's the tape, sticker label, and there is a print date. It was printed October 9th, 2001. Printed on what would have been John Lennon's 51st birthday. Peace, right? Okay. But either way, I love this sequel. Is so funny, and it's my favorite of the Scooby-Doo movies. It would be the very last movie which Scott Innes would voice Scooby and Shaggy. Of course, well, yeah, last time Scott Innes would voice Scooby, but not Shaggy, because Innes would voice Shaggy again in the Scooby-Doo Funland of Freaky Frights DVD game, which I also have. Also, very last time B.J. Ward would ever voice Velma, and also first time that Grey DeLisle voices Daphne, which Grey continues to voice Daphne as of today. But still, I thought this is still a fun movie, so you should check out Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase whenever you can. So to all you Scooby-Doo fans, I recommend this movie indeed. Go out and try it. And I'm going to stop there for part 1 of my VHS and DVD update for today, July 30th, 2011, but don't worry. I will be back with part 2, which I'll then show the DVDs in the update. So, until then, see you for part 2.